Imagine severe allergies, a horrific car crash, and colon cancer. I'm Riverside Stutterhar, Director of Senior Living here at Riverside, and I'd like to tell you a story about celebration of all things. Virgil and Jean Sankin are an extraordinary couple. Their attitude towards life is seen when you hear them say, "Don't carry along the baggage of yesterday's disappointments and failures. You can reflect on them, then leave them alone and move on." Virgil and Jean started out as farmers. Shortly after being married and having their 2 children, Virgil found himself with significant health problems that were directly impacted by his choice of livelihood. He developed such severe allergies that he could no longer farm.
Imagine how helpless I felt. My wife was teaching school, I had 2 small children, and I was forced to ask what I was going to do with the rest of my life.
Virgil went back to school. He completed his bachelor's degree in sociology and psychology and began working for the Illinois Department of Public Aid right here in Kankakee. Much later in life, tragedy occurred. Virgil and Jean suffered a terrible automobile accident that left Virgil with severe leg damage and his wife Jean hospitalized and near death.
Riverside taught me to walk again.
Riverside has played a major part in our lives. We will never take this hospital for granted.
Jean recovered from the accident, only to develop colon cancer. But instead of being depressed, they celebrated. They gifted all but 2% of their current real estate assets to their children and other family members, and made gifts to different charitable organizations.
Giving much of our assets away actually made us be free to be creative in other areas of our life.
Today, Virgil and Jean love working out at the Riverside Health and Fitness Center. They volunteer wherever they can. Although Jean's health is failing a bit, she will tell you,
As difficult as it is, I just have to keep moving. I'm afraid if I don't, I won't be able to.
Virgil and Jean embrace change and turn it into something positive. For example, they now live at Westwood Oaks and have gotten back to their farming roots. They tend a garden on the grounds, and the kitchen staff uses Virgil and Jean's vegetables to cook with.
At long last, I got to be a farmer. And believe me, brother, that's something to celebrate.
Virgil and Jean Sankin have certainly made their mark. They're an inspiration with an exclamation.